So I don't want to be the
a
sheriff because he doesn't
cowboy.
like cats. So
Oh, I've already picked the cowboy.
I could be your deputy if Ty wants to be the
Oh
outlaw again.
my.
Can't do a feminine Western voice, but I will play the outlaw.
That's fine.
No, that's
We can gender bend it. It's fine.
Ooh, I get a lockpick.
Chill, you
I
okay
didn't
with
even-
being the cowboy or? Oh wait, no, you're the mayor then. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm the
Fluffy
mayor
chose the
then.
cowboy.
The mayor?
The
Or not
sheriff.
the mayor, the
The
sheriff.
mayor.
Sorry, my bad.
Nope. He is
The
now officially the
sheriff.
The
mayor.
mayor.
Chill's
Chill-
plan
no,
is to
Chill's the
kill
sheriff.
and take over the job of the mayor now.
Chill wants to
Game
be the
has
mayor.
changed.
Oh my god.
Oh god, Chill's just
turn
going to
on-
look to try to throw the mayor in jail now.
Okay,
It looks
so
like you can
voice
turn
chat
off the
option, you
timer
should
if you
turn
want.
off that.
I could turn off the timer. Do we want to do a relaxed playthrough? I feel like
I'm okay with
why
that.
not, right? We're playing it for stream so people can see the game. I don't want us to fail because of time. And
That way
especially because
people
we're
ask
doing
questions.
yeah, especially because we're doing like voices and stuff like that, you know. All right, so people already saw the sheriff on my stream, but the deputy here is says that she has medical training to understand things from illness or injury. The sheriff once again has his badge which he can use. The deputy here, it says that she has like a forensic kit, so that's cool. What is the outlaw's skill?
Your lucky lockpick, you can use this to open any drawers or doors that can be lockpicked.
Right. And the cowboy, what do they do?
I happen to be an expert in paranormal and strange knowings of various folklore and different types of trivia. I
Okay.
can understand various types of spirits and superstitions. Plus, I have a gun to threaten people with if I
A
need.
gun, okay. And
You
yeah,
know, just
the
And
outlaw
then-
has the lockpicks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have lockpicks, and my rough lifestyle has made you used to how things are like in the streets. Criminals are more likely to trust you, but upstanding citizens will dislike you.
Right.
So it sounds like I'm gonna be in all the seedy places.
Okay, alright, perfect. And the sheriff has the badge, but what's his personal knowledge, Chill?
Your sheriff. Oh wait. Personal knowledge. Yeah. You know just about everyone in town and the history of the town.
Got you. Okay, so history of the town. That makes sense. Alright, so we're just gonna like go in and kind of see what we can figure out, I guess, and solve the mystery.
It's all gonna go
I think I
great,
have to
folks.
wait for you all to ready up. So ready up for it.
Yeah. There you go.
You can't drag us in unwillingly. We have to all say
Apparently
yes
not.
first.
Would be great if I could. Alright, let's find out what mystery we're solving today.
Somebody died in the mines.
Yeah, apparently. There's a ghost.
Ghost.
I don't know. I was just guessing. Oh, that said CDZ.
Did you
Zed?
hear what happened in the mine last night? No.
See, spirits talk to me.
What was it? I heard a loud noise during the night. Would anyone be surprised by noises at the mine? That place is haunted. Alright. Well, the mine is haunted.
See, my intuition told me.
You received a report saying a fatal accident happened in the mine last night. Go and investigate the mine. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward.
I found a gun.
Yeah, I've got my forensics kit. Oh, look at us all walking around our little cowgirl hats. Cow person.
Howdy.
Just
clothes.
saying that I absolutely have the best hair out of everyone.
Oh, that's yeah, hands down.
Okay, so
Oh wow. Yeah,
So we-
absolutely.
I
Yours.
think
Fabulous.
Fluffy has the best outfit though. You're
I was
very
gonna
well
say, look,
coordinated.
I have the best.
These chaps.
Stash.
I do
Stash.
like the cape though that Ty's character has.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
nice.
hidden.
Wonder if there's
I'm
anything
hiding
from
now.
this
My hat is
room.
taller than your hat, chill.
Yeah, your hat. I know. I see that.
I've learned to be one with the scenery.
Alright,
Alright.
let's go to the mine.
Grab
All right.
So I'm curious,
shotgun.
like, does it take all of us, or like, do each individual person?
I think
have
we
to
each
go?
have to go because only me and Fluffy
Yeah.
are here right now. So we can split up too, but obviously we need to find out what happened here. So
I'm gonna talk to this guy.
okay, talk to that
Go
guy.
check it out, deputy. I'm just gonna stay here.
Go ahead and
like,
read it. Read it
Well,
for us.
it's about time you showed up. I'm the foreman of this mine, and I gotta get these lazy bums back to work. No, you don't. Shut up. Somebody died. I mean, I have questions. just because you have questions doesn't mean I have to answer. Do I have anything I can? I have a gun. Don't make me use my gun already.
Don't do it, Fluffy.
So I went over and checked out the like rocks over here, and it says there's blood seeping from underneath the rocks here. This must be where the victim got crushed. Was the body ever removed? Who was this person? What is this? And
Apparently this-
I found a pendant.
Oh.
There's a
Apparently
pendant
the
on the
foreman's a
floor.
drunk.
A drunk? Oh no. There's a pendant on the
thirsty
floor
already,
here
you feel
next
me?
to the blood. A keepsake from the victim. Alright, that's what I
Dude,
found.
what if I
Yeah.
just walk in? I'm sorry. What if I
It looks
just
like
walk
I
in?
got. I didn't. Did you get evidence for that?
I did.
You got a pendant?
Yeah, I got a pendant. Do you guys have it in your
oh, yeah.
suitcases?
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, so the
it looks like
inventory
we're all
is
good.
shared. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
So we don't know who died right now.
Oh, Sheriff, dear Sheriff, show that pendant to that guy. See if he says anything.
I'll show him my badge, remind him who he's talking to.
You do that, Sheriff. You do that.
Showed up.
Look at it. I'm one
Oh,
with the
woman.
scenery again. I'm well hidden, folks. I'll sneak out with my gun and sneak up on those ghosts.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna ask him the same questions again. Just because you have questions doesn't mean I have to answer.
And then show him your badge. Show him your badge.
badge. Present. As if I got time to look at your crap.
Oh,
Wow. He's
Wow.
just generally unhelpful now, isn't he?
He's a
Wow.
drunk. Get him some alcohol, he'll be fine.
wait, what if you talk to him, Ty? Maybe he's a criminal.
Nah,
Maybe,
you're
let's
like
see.
you.
Because he doesn't want to
Well-
talk to the sheriff.
Seems like he's saying the same thing. Let me show
Yeah,
him the
he does.
pendant, see if he says
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep, nope. He's just
I'm gonna
generally
go to the saloon real
unhelpful.
quick.
Alright, so we
I
don't know
might
who
pop over to the
died.
saloon.
Fluffy's gonna go to the saloon. Yeah, let's split up. Split up and search for clues.
And that's
I'm
how
gonna
they
go to
all
the.
died.
I'm gonna go to the. Oh, I can't go to the street. I'll go talk to the sheriff.
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
So the mine's right here. The butcher's right near the mine.
Alright, come here.
These gems shine so brightly. These what's being mined around here? Hey, keep your hands off them, says the blacksmith. They're expensive and I only want paying customers to handle them. Got it? Well, better take note of this and ask around. Alright.
Hello. You look quite tired. Rough day? Maybe you should go to the saloon. Just let the bartender know that old Betsy sent you. We're on good terms. You have some questions for little old me? Well, shoot. I'm talking to the butcher, by the way. Rumors, huh? Brr, I heard all sorts of scary stuff like ghosts in that old mine. That place should be shut down. I petitioned for it to be brought to the mayor multiple times, but he keeps rejecting it from me. Just how many times have you tried exactly? Well, I just sent another letter a while ago, so that makes it the 543rd time. Jesus.
Oh no.
That's subtle.
About your meat. That sounds weird. Oh, interested in a free sample? Wait, want a free sample, guys?
Yes, take
yeah,
her meat.
oh, obviously.
Take
Sure,
her
why
free
not?
meat.
Well, here you go. I got a fresh cut for you. What animal is it from?
You didn't ask that first.
It only let me ask that after I took it. Now, don't you worry about what animal it's from, darling. Meat is meat. You just gotta eat it up so you can get all big and strong. That's.
Oh, no. We already know that
concerning.
Butcher's a bad guy from the tutorial.
I mean, I have a feeling it's like the previous ones don't count. They're
Yeah.
like isolated.
I have a feeling too, but
Did you guys get the meat? Did you guys get the meat as well?
I think all the things go in together,
Probably.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Is anyone else in a dialogue? with
Yeah,
me with
yeah,
that
I got
voice
the
act?
blacksmith. So he says, just ask already, and I'm gonna ask him about some rumors. Have you heard any rumors recently? I just run a blacksmith. Gossip doesn't really happen here. Alright, let me ask him about his business. So, how's business? Slow. Was nice having the peace and quiet before you came in to abuse my bell. Yeah. Customers. You get a lot of customers coming through here? Sometimes. Any of them buy anything suspicious? Don't keep track. I might remember if you show me a picture, though. So, he wants a picture of, like, probably the person who's dead, but let me show the pendant. A pendant? Well, we don't make that sort of stuff here. Jewelry and other things are usually bought outside of Brimstone, so it'd be pretty easy for someone to probably recognize this if they see it again. Although that picture, feels like I recognize that woman, so it's definitely someone who used to live here. Okay. So the woman in the picture is definitely a local, is what we've learned.
I showed her
Ah.
the pendant, and she says she remembers seeing it. I don't know if you want
Ooh.
me to.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
yeah.
want to chill or phantom. If are you guys
Chills with
in a
me.
dialogue? Okay.
There's some rocks right here that look suspicious.
I could talk to the bartender.
Okay, go ahead. I don't want to like take a hit, so go for it.
Alright, so I went ahead and ordered a nice beer, so I got some alcohol to give back to that guy in the mine. Alright, let's give him some questions real quick. Let's see. Should we ask him about business, ghost, rumors, or order? I think it's business, ghost, or rumors. What should we ask him about?
Ask about the goats.
Alright. Alright, so what you want to ask me about, partner? Ghost. You can't be serious. That's all just a bunch of nonsense, you know, made up things to scare idiots and children. Of course I don't believe in them one bit. Alright, let's see what his business is. What do you got for business? Ooh, under poster. Honestly, it's going awful. Everyone is too scared to come out and get a drink here. What with all that strange things that are going on lately? Think that's the only reason? Well, maybe it's the food, but that's not possible. Everyone loves my food. I see. Let's see what he's got with the pendant, shall we? Hey, what do you see with this? Oh, well. That would be his ex-wife's pendant.
Oh.
Never thought my past would catch up with me. She just never came home after an argument. I should have gone after her. My dear Francesca.
Oh, we have a name.
Ooh,
Francesca.
Francesca.
Do we think she was the victim then, Francesca?
That's her pendant.
Bartender's
ex-wife.
wife.
Ex-wife.
I'm gonna say the bartender's wife, at least for now. We'll see what else we can figure out. So, while you were talking to the bartender,
Not
I
current.
took a right. While you were talking to the bartender, I took a quick look around the bar, and I found a wanted poster for Zeed for cattle rustling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also, Junie Pat's here. Hi, Junie Pat. I'm enjoying the game so far. What do you guys think about the
Hi.
game so far?
It's fun.
It's cool. Also, I don't know if it's relevant, but it's not really a conversation, so I don't really feel the need to voice act it. But there's some very large animosity between the foreman and the butcher.
Mm.
I presented his profile to her, and she's like, "Don't ever mention that name in my presence ever again."
Oh.
So who wants to go get the foreman drunk?
I'm at the mine. I can do it.
Yeah. Give him his beer.
Every second you're here doing nothing is money that's being wasted. Questiones. Just because you have questions doesn't mean I have answers. You said that before. And then what did I do with that? I'll be like, here.
Present him the beer.
Stand
I'm here with a gun just in case he gets rowdy. ...
For me, alrighty. I like to deal with smart people like you. Guess I can spare a minute or two. Yeah, I gave you a beer because I like beer.
Great. The guy at the mine, the mine, whatever you call him, he apparently nobody likes him because the bartender also says that he's like rude and always demanding free drinks, and also he's got some sort of issue with the priest as well.
I presented the priest to the butcher, and she says he's a stick in the mud, but after he adopted that little girl of his, he's been a lot happier and less grouchy. So the priest has an unknown daughter.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to go to the church sometime, but we can't go today apparently. Or at least I can't.
I'm gonna ask questions to the foreman now that he thinks I'm a smart man.
Okay,
I have questions. Now, if you got questions, you better make them quick. What happened? Rumors. The victim. Should I say real the victim? What happened isn't an option. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just not. functioning correctly. It's just not lighting up. But if I clicked it, maybe it would work. Which I think I'll say the victim. He might know. The poor idiot that got themselves killed. Mm-hmm. Well, they got crushed like a pancake. Does that help? I can ask all of them. You know what I told you? Well, since you're so clueless, I'll help you out. Part of the mine collapsed last night. Now, normally that would not be enough to have you called in, but there was some blood seeping out from the rock. Anyways, based this rumor that all is being spread around here to try to undermine my character. Oh, you. So some of those things might be rumors. And then I'll be like, here, what do you think of the bartender? Hey, that pathetic waste of space, how he got a second wife is beyond me. The drinks taste like piss water, but it does the job.
Don't quite know
it
how
was
the
like that.
forensics thing works, but I'll figure it out.
Apparently, the butcher's brother is getting sick from how overworked they're getting in the mines.
Rumors.
Wait, is the butcher's brother the guy in the mine? No.
According to the document, it's a separate person we haven't met. So.
Got you. Okay.
It works in the mine. Oh wait, can you forensicate the blood?
Guy just doesn't want anything to do with this.
No, he likes me now though, because I gave him beer.
Oh, this
Huh.
guy likes you because you gave him beer?
Yep.
That's funny.
And I can ask him.
I just
Ask
gave
him,
the gem.
ask him about the rock, the gem, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The gem, precious gem being found in the mines present. This is the whole reason why I'm here. Why this town is even still standing. You should be thankful. So he's just saying that's what they mine here.
Mm.
Well, I believe I found something. I presented that to that good old lovely butcher who is, I think, butchering animals. I think. Apparently, it belonged to the knife they owned.
Wait, what?
The gem is the same type of gem from the knife they owned.
Oh. Interesting.
The knife who owned the butcher?
The butcher,
Apparently.
the gem was the same as the knife the butcher owned.
Wait, what?
It's the same type of gem that was in a knife that the butcher owned.
Interesting.
Oh, anyone can you give him beer and then he'll like them.
Oh, I misspoke. The butcher's brother actually died from illness working in the mines.
Oh!
Oh.
Wait, can I give the butcher beer while they're butchering?
I didn't try it, so you can.
Here, Monica, come over to the rocks and then present the rocks with your kits.
You know.
Well, I have to, like, collect some blood, and I don't know how to do that.
Can you get something from the sheriff's office for it?
I don't know, because I have the forensics kit, but, like...
Collect the blood.
Yeah, I don't know how to, like,
Oh,
collect the
apparently-
blood.
Apparently, Clayton and the bartender had a disagreement. They don't see eye to eye anymore.
Who's Clayton?
Clayton's the blacksmith.
Oh.
The blacksmith. and the
Blacksmith doesn't
bartender.
say much to me.
Let me see if I can get him to talk to me.
Yeah, I want to see if he says anything to you. He just kind of stares at me. Yeah, no, that's about. Yeah, that's about it.
Let me see if I show him this.
Yep.
Alright, well, the blacksmith isn't interested in talking to either of us, so it might be job for the sheriff to talk to the blacksmith.
I could present my gun.
Sure,
I was talking to the blacksmith. You have to ring the bell like 6 billion times, otherwise he'll ignore you.
Oh, there's
Oh.
a bell.
Yeah, right behind Fluffy. Yeah.
You.
Maybe
you
I rang the bell. You have to ring it like 3 or 4 times before he'll talk to you.
That's
Zani says maybe start a blood drive. That won't help if they're dead, Zani.
I think that
You
almost
did
sounds
say anything
exactly-
about where we had to get our blood from, madam.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out who the victim is with my forensics kit, but
He says he doesn't have much of a choice because it's me.
You know, I could have read the dang sign that said ring for service, but what did I do? I just walked up to him like a dang fool and just started poking him with a stick. Just poke, poke, poke. Somehow he has the will of steel.
perfect.
I think we know who it is that we can say
I-
the
Do you think it's definitely the butcher's wife, right?
ex. They're no longer with
Well,
him.
yeah, whatever.
Yes. I do
Or the
as a
bartender,
cow.
not the butcher. Yeah, the bartenders. Wait. Priest's daughter, butcher's brother. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people in here. But I'm pretty sure it's the bartender's wife, because it was her pendant.
Yeah, I don't think really that's up for debate. I think that's
Yeah.
pretty set in stone.
Hey,
Alright.
I fully can agree to that one.
So I think we should end the day then. Wrap up for the day.
Is there anything else anyone wanted to talk to anyone about before we do?
I don't think so, because we've gone to all the places we can go.
I'm just wondering if I've presented everything I want to. Let me look through everything real quick.
Okay.
I'm trying to touch it all. Touchy. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, get my stretch on in the sheriff's office.
There you go. So yeah, that was our question to answer for the day, was who the victim
I totally
was.
didn't rig the jail cell, so if you arrest me, I can get out.
Yeah, definitely. Why would we arrest you? What did you do?
I don't know. Nothing
Uh-huh.
yet.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
I think I'm good.
Alright. Go ahead and you just like click the little check
Has
box.
anyone found any locked things?
Not yet. I'm sure we will.
I saw like a locked chest thing in the saloon, but I couldn't interact with it.
Alright, so the victim is the bartender's wife. That's what I put in our journal. We all agree.
Don't want to agree.
Alright. You've received an urgent message from the mayor stating he needs to speak with your team. It sounds important. Go to the mayor's office now. Okay.
This mayor is so needy.
Sounds important.
Of course it sounds important.
To
It's
the
the
mayor's
mayor.
office.
Who wants to talk to him?
Yeah, who wants to talk to the mayor?
You do it, Monica.
Alright. It's probably the comfiest chair I've ever sat in. I'm sitting on that chair. Alright. So you came! There's a matter that we need to discuss. It's very important. The foreman of the Brimstone Mine was found dead today! Their body was found outside of the saloon. I already
Oh,
had the
shit.
body removed. All we know is that they were stabbed in the back, but we haven't found the murder weapon. I know you're looking into the accident at the mine, but this is more important. Your new goal is to figure out who killed the foreman. Got it? Now, the first thing you ought to figure out is where did the murder weapon go? Any leads? What? I thought that was your job to get leads. Well, look, ask around and see what you can find. Someone's story might not make sense, or they might not be who you think they are. You're going to have to break through that facade. In case you need my help going in any places, just tell me who they are. News. I've been trying to keep the whole press quiet on the situation. There's only so much I can do, so I would like to take this moment to remind you that it's of the utmost importance that you solve this quickly. Alright. Rumors are just that, rumors. We need hard evidence and a confession if we're gonna be able to sleep well at night. All this nonsense about a ghost is utter trash. Alright, I'm gonna show him the wanted poster for Zed. Sorry, partner, can't help you there. What? Alright, and
I'm going to Main Street.
then I'm going to... Oh, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show him something else. Oh, wait. Knife wounds found on the victim. I don't remember having that before. Oh, wait, I didn't have that before. That's for this new victim. Portrait of the mayor. Oh yeah, the portrait of the mayor holding the gem! Guys. Oh, the churchman wants to give Nova some treats. Alright, I'm gonna show him the
So
gem.
I found Zed.
Like halfway have to solve the murder for the guy that everyone in town hates.
The gem
becomes
of
the most
our
important
town.
thing.
Oh no. This is the gem of our town, he says. The gem of our town. This might not look like much, but this one item saved our town from being abandoned. Money talks, as they say, and with this we had the funds we needed to sustain ourselves for quite a while. Alright, so that's the gem of the town. Alright, you guys find some clues while I give Nova a treat.
I found Zed. Oh, hello. How can I help you? My name is Zed. Do you need anything? Perhaps you're here to purchase a fine leather jacket. Are you trying to hustle shit to me right on the street, son? If so, I might have questions for that. Like quality, where to come from, stitching. Like fine leather, soft leather, what kind? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to make deals right now. I'm going to show him his wanted poster to him. Actually, I'll ask him questions first. Alright, what do you want? What's that smell? Really? I don't... Oh. Smell? Oh, it's just be the trash around here. This alley ain't exactly that clean, all that clean. What are your rumors, son? You want some rumors? Alright. The butcher and the foreman had a serious falling out. Something to do with the butcher's brother, but... Oh, that's the guy who got sick and died. The butcher blames the foreman for it.
That makes sense, because he was working in the mines.
Yep.
So the butcher definitely has some motive here. She basically blames the foreman for killing her brother.
I have a feeling we need to get the priest out of the church because I just found a locked door that I can't open because he's staring at me.
We could probably figure out a way to do that.
Although I don't actually know how to use my lockpick because I don't see it in my inventory.
You don't see it? It should be at the very beginning of your inventory. That's where my little forensic kit thing is.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So apparently the foreman seemed to be really interested in the blacksmith. Word is that they owed the foreman a ton of money, gambling losses and all that.
Ooh, the blacksmith owed the foreman a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go talk to him. That's some motive right there as well. Can't owe money to a dead man. At least not back in these days.
So there's a door in the church that I can open with my lockpick probably.
But we gotta get the priest away. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to try it in front of him. So.
I'll come help remove a priest.
I don't know if you can get him
no
to leave.
problem.
I did
Fluffy's good at
mention
exorcisms.
I did mention the ghosts, and he did say if they are haunting the town, it's his responsibility to get rid of them. So maybe if we find ghost proof, he'll like leave.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, so I came to talk to him, and please do not waste my time. You do not seem like the type of person to care about our Lord. God, really? How did you know?
Because you're a
You have
criminal.
to pray. You have to pray in front of him, and then he'll talk to you.
What? No.
Yeah, if you like move back towards the pews and pray, he'll talk to you.
Yeah, he said, "I'm proud of you." When I prayed, I see you've returned. How may this humble servant help you?
I'm just.
Maybe I
I
can
don't
do
know,
it while he's
actually.
talking to you guys.
Yeah, I don't actually know. I came to talk to him, but I kind of want to go back to the sheriff's office. All right, Junie's gonna be doing a lurk.
Let me do this.
Enjoy your lurk, Junie.
Please don't look comfortable at all. I'll pray.
Thank you so
I
much
can
for
pray
being
a
here.
bit, I suppose. My dear Lord, why that? Oh, yeah. Now you're proud of me. This is returned. How may humble servant? Tell me about the ghost. Ghost, you say? If such a thing. Oh.
I have to find the murder weapon, and I can do forensics on it, apparently. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. Were you able to get in the door at the church or no?
I couldn't seem to do it while people are talking to him, so I don't think I can.
Got you. Oh, you found a knife. Chill.
Yeah, I just found that.
Where was it?
At the butcher.
The
I might have
butcher?
something for you. Zed found this knife in the street this morning.
I'm gonna go check it at the sheriff's office with the forensics kit, see if it matches the wounds on the victim.
I'm gonna ask who.
Oh, wait, ask him
Zed-
what he's behind his. He wouldn't tell me what's behind his own locked door. The priest says, that knife, I recognize it. The stamp on the hilt is that of a blacksmith's father. Of the blacksmith's father. He and I were good friends at one point. I'm creeped out by you.
Wait, so the butcher had a blacksmith's knife? Well, she did say she gets all her tools from him, so I guess that
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah,
It was
so
the
this
blacksmith's father.
this knife is definitely the murder weapon. It's stamped with an emblem. After some tests, there's still traces of blood on it, most likely human. Probably safe to say this is indeed the murder weapon. So we should need to show the knife to some people, I think, to figure out what the emblem is. Unless it's the emblem for, like, the butcher, but... that was our thing for today, was to figure out the murder weapon. So it's definitely this knife.
The stamp on the hilt is that of the blacksmith's father. So that's what the emblem is.
Okay, okay. The blacksmith's father.
Yep.
And it was found at the butcher's, which makes sense because she did say she gets all her tools from him.
Yep. Hello, sir. What do you want this time? I'm gonna show you this murder weapon. That knife. Some scrawny guy did come in here trying to peddle a knife. I didn't recognize it at first. Now I look at it closer. It is a knife that my late father made. It's got his stamp on it. I'm pretty sure we haven't sold one like this in 20 years. A wooden handle like this wouldn't last long. We've improved the craftsmanship. The one you've got must be quite unique now. So his father made it, and some scrawny guy came in trying to peddle it.
Scrawny guy?
Scrawny guy, yeah. That's what he said.
Scrawny guy. Of everyone we know, that would probably be
The priest or Zed,
the
probably.
priest or Zed.
I'm gonna go show it to the priest and see what he says. Curious.
What are we showing to the priest?
The murder weapon.
I'm not sure my lockpick can open the door, to be honest.
That knife, I recognize it. The stamp on the hilt is that of the blacksmith's father. He and I were good friends at one point. Ooh, the priest is looking pretty sus.
The priest and the butcher right now for me.
Priest is definitely looking sus. Zunny says the paper towel guy maybe should have bought the bounty instead. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna go out to the main street. I don't know if anyone's been out there, but I'm gonna talk to Zed out here. Hello, how may I help you? Here, take a look at this. Hey, where'd you get that? That's, never mind, just be careful with that thing. Wait, that's what Zed said about the murder weapon. He sounds like he's aware of this weapon. Can I pet the cat? No, apparently not. Sad day. Dude, you're pretty sus, my friend. This will tell me anything I want if I don't get him in trouble. I'll tell you everything. Oh, I showed him his wanted poster, and then I showed him the knife again because he said, "Don't tell anyone. I'll tell you everything." And now Zed says, "I stole it, okay? I thought some idiot passed out near the saloon, so I did what I usually do and try to swipe everything. I thought someone saw me, so I ran. The only thing I took was the knife, but when I saw my hand and the knife, there was so much blood, but I didn't kill anybody, I swear. It must have been whoever was with them. I thought they were just a bad friend, leaving their drunk friend passed out on the ground, but he must have been the murderer." There you go. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the saloon guy. Oh. Guys, we're getting somewhere.
Yep.
I have an idea. I wonder if I can get Sunny to do something for me.
See anyone with this knife? That's a real pretty knife. The blacksmith must have made it, right? Knife like that isn't the kind of one that you eat with. It's for hunting and survival. The blacksmith would be your best bet to get one of those. So he doesn't remember anyone having the knife, I guess.
Apparently, the bartender's wife, the one we assume is the suspect or the victim
Yeah.
of the first crime, apparently she had arguments with her husband a lot about going to church. So I'm gonna go see if good old
Ah.
Ezekiel knows her.
She had arguments with the butcher. Had arguments. No, wait. Who
No,
had
no, no,
arguments
no.
with her brother?
She had with her husband, the blacksmith or the bartender. Sorry.
The bartender. Oh, about going to church. Okay.
So I'm gonna present Francesca. Let's see, or Francesca.
Otter. Ask the bartender about the priest. He doesn't come around that much, which ain't surprising. Oh, but that little girl of his is just an angel. I always give her a small slice of pie when she's around. Must be pretty busy though lately. I haven't seen hide nor hair of her. The little girl hasn't been around lately. Priest's daughter.
Okay.
What's
So I
up?
went to the mine and I was talking to this miner guy who's there now,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "There's a little girl who died here, and she haunts the mines." He says the person who died here was a little girl, so we might have been wrong about the first one.
Oh, maybe it's the priest's
But I'm
daughter
not.
who's dead?
Okay, yeah, but the priest's daughter is either a
Well,
ghost.
wasn't the ghost story there before the lady died? 'Cause the
Right,
ghost
that's what I
stories-
was thinking. Like the ghost story was there, and then the lady died also.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder what I could. Yeah, I'll talk to him about the priest. After all the folk
Ooh.
are real.
Did anybody show the pendant to the priest?
I don't think I did.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. He seems suspicious of it. It's nothing. It seems familiar to me, is all. Oh, he's intrigued by the He knows the pendant.
Oh yeah, the butcher literally just told me she's glad he's dead when I mentioned her brother.
Oh my. Okay then.
So the priest was telling the boys, the miners, that there was a huge pile of gems under the graveyard. Maybe it's true, but you don't mess with the dead, he says. So the priest is apparently all about messing with the dead for some reason.
Weird. So I went and checked out the mine again too, like where the dead person apparently, like where the person died, right? And it says
Yeah.
blood is still here. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the body was still here. So I bet they're like buried in this pile of rubble, the body, but we don't
Any
have
way
like a
to
shovel or
pick it out?
anything to like, yeah, pick it out. It's like very weird.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to find a key, but I wasn't able to use my lockpick on the church door, but I don't know
Yeah.
if that's because he's
Z-
there.
I think it's because he's there.
Zed said he'd be willing to sneak in if we got the priest out too.
Oh,
that's
so there
another
might be like
option.
multiple ways to solve that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're pretty
Yeah,
much
I'll
done
go.
for today.
Yeah, I
since we
think
already
that's the
found
end of today.
Wait, I haven't talked to the priest yet. Maybe I'll tell him that
Yeah.
I'm the law.
Yeah, if you want to.
I kind
I'll
of want
go
to
ahead and
point
call
my
for
gun
Ken
at
in
him and
his
tell him to
bathroom real quick.
leave.
You don't see
Leave
nothing
your
doesn't matter
church.
about the Lord.
I'll talk to Zed
Well, you
again.
can show your devotion. And he'll be like, "You show my devotion, I'm the law."
You have to sit in the pew and pray for him. He's a little creepy.
Oh wow, he doesn't even care that I'm the law.
Nope.
What a joy. Well, I can pray with it, I suppose. My dear Lord, I'm proud of you. Ghost, he said. It's up to me. Oh, fear not, lost lamb. I'll be sure to protect this town.
Zed said that the priest's daughter told off someone who was throwing bottles in the streets, but that he also hasn't seen her around lately.
It says I have no authority because God and stuff.
Oh, apparently the priest told the mayor before that he didn't want kids, but now apparently he adores his daughter.
Yeah, she's adopted, but
Mhm.
nobody seems to know who her parents were.
Have we asked the priest about his daughter?
Yeah, he just said that she's out for training right now, but that she's adorable and everybody knows her.
We're gonna ask about the locked door.
Weird. All right, well let's call it a day, and see what we can figure out tomorrow. At the very least, we found the murder weapon. At least what we believe the murder weapon to be based on my forensics. Do, 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 do.
I can agree. It was the knife carried by the sheriff.
Carried by.
Sheriff planted evidence.
Ooh.
Lock him in a cell.
I have someone to open it for you. There isn't enough time to get a warrant all sorted out.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna say that for right now, we're still pretty sure it's the bartender's wife. It could be the little girl, but today is the final day of the investigation. Use your time wisely. Think back on everything that happened to answer the most important question: who murdered the foreman? Ooh, okay. So
The
obviously
sheriff.
we're gonna find more information today.
The sheriff. Lock him in the cell so we can run the town. No. Actually, never mind. Sorry, the mayor. The mayor. Throw the mayor in.
All right. The first place I'm going is the church, and the priest isn't here. So come try to get into the store, Ty.
Who's that?
Nope, he's not here.
Yeah, on my way.
I want to see what's behind that door too.
I
I'm not gonna
know.
lie.
Everyone's gonna come to the church.
I'm kind of creeped out by a blocked door in the church. Okay.
It's just a standard room in here. This looks like someone's diary. Read the diary.
Oh,
It's a diary, but there's no name on it.
nice.
I overheard father. Okay, so it's the daughter's journal. I overheard father and that man talking again. He said something about digging under the graveyard, but that's where mom is buried. He can't do that. I tried asking father about what my mom was like. He said she passed away when I was born, so I never really got to know her. Apart from this pendant she left, but what? She looks so beautiful in the picture. Wait.
So I bet that she wasn't dead. She left town, right? She had this daughter. She left town, and then she came back for her daughter, and they both died. That's what I bet.
The priest killed him.
Or the priest killed him. Yeah.
I visit her grave every day so I can talk to her, although father asked me to keep it a secret. But wait, she was married to the bartender.
She was
so how
married
does
to the
that-
bartender.
I know
So
what
how,
it is.
how did he not know he has a daughter? And how did
No.
the priest end up adopting her?
I don't, cause she
The
left
priest
town.
didn't adopt the daughter. I guarantee the priest had an affair with the bartender's wife. That's the
Oh.
bartender's. That's the daughter of the bartender's wife.
Could be. But it
Who
says that
is-
it's his adopted daughter, though, not his biological.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't say that you had an affair with the bartender's wife in the Old West.
Yeah.
That
That
is the priest's daughter.
That man said if I go to see him tonight, he will leave mother's grave in peace. The pages from this point forward are empty, so whoever she met killed her. Like, most likely. But then why would the priest say she's out on training?
Because the priest killed him.
Well, no. She met with someone else. She met with someone the priest was talking to.
Yeah. Very weird. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to the butcher.
I'm gonna show the diary to the bartender. After you do that.
She just told me to return the diary when I showed it to her, the butcher.
Or may show it to the bartender.
Yeah.
Sorry, partner, can't help you there. Okay.
Go back to the mine. This guy doesn't know anything about the diary. I really wish...
Oh, the bank. Hello.
So, like... I wish there was a way for us to dig up these rocks. Didn't know any better. I'd say the body was still here.
I'm starting to believe the affair theory because the banker just told me that when the bartender's wife left, she left without withdrawing any money, so she left broke. Which means that she couldn't tell people she was leaving for some reason.
Right. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the mayor again. Show him the diary. Oh, he said, can't help you there. Well, you're not very much help at all, are ya? Betsy. Precious gem found in the mine.
The banker, who's an information broker, says out of everyone in the town, he knows the least about the banker. I mean, the church guy. The banker knows the least about the church guy, and he deals in information, so that's also sus.
Where is the priest? Why isn't he at the church?
I don't know.
Go talk to the blacksmith again.
I'm gonna go to the main
Sonny
story.
likes the mayor's top hat. It's pretty good, right? Alright, let me show you the diary. Diary, not interested, he said. Alright, this is a murder weapon.
Zed says that the priest is especially nice to criminals.
Yeah, he did tell me that.
I don't know what other information we can get.
Did anyone show the diary to the bartender?
He wasn't interested.
Diary?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I got that beer 2 days ago, sir. You should give me another. Alright. Help me with that. Alright, what if I ask you about priest's daughter? Let's play outside. She always offers to help me with any chores I gotta do. Being an orphan makes you lonely, especially since the church doesn't have any of her children around. What about the priest?
So
He must be
yeah,
at the
and this-
foreman's funeral service today. He doesn't come around here that much, which ain't surprising. But that little girl of his is just an angel. Yeah. So that's where the priest is. The foreman's funeral service. Gosh. The tricky one. Who murdered the foreman? And who's
the people who have the most motive are the butcher and now I guess the priest. But like, we haven't really found anything to narrow it down between those two.
Yeah.
Oh, the body of the person that died here was a young girl. I think the foreman wanted to keep that quiet, so...
Who died where?
So the young girl actually, we've got it wrong.
At the mine?
From the beginning, yeah.
It's
who
the daughter,
is the victim
priest's
is the daughter. The knife is who killed the foreman. So the priest, I think so what the thing is happening is the mother got killed after, I'm guessing, she had the,
You know what, that makes sense because in the diary she said she had the pendant.
Yep. And so she got the pendant from
the daughter
her mother's
had the pendant.
grave. And my guess is whoever was digging up the grave, the daughter got the pendant from them and was killed in here.
Let me see if I can read it again.
You can look in your dialogue history.
How do I do that?
In the case report, though, like Red Journal, you could see there's a
Gotcha.
tab for dialogue history. You can like look through everything. The body was still here, yeah. Which makes sense, because, you know, Foreman, the poor idiot, got themselves killed, crushed like a pancake. That girl can't cut a good piece of save her life, says the butcher.
I can't find the stuff
For the diary.
yeah. Is it because it was yesterday?
I
No,
don't think so. No, I see notes from the other day. Is it under your lockpicks instead, or?
Maybe.
Because I have one for forensics kit that I can look through. Asani says maybe the wife vented, you know?
if you go back to the area, you can just walk up to the room and read the diary again.
Oh, there you go.
So if you just go back to the church, you can read it again. So it sounds like whoever the priest was talking to is who
Is the
helped,
killer.
is who knew about the gravesite for the mother. So only 2 people knew about the gravesite for the mother, the priest and whoever the other person is.
Yeah, I overheard father and that man talking again.
Yep.
Who did you say talked about the gems under the graveyard?
That's the priest.
Well, it was, what was his name? Henry?
It was the other
No,
miner.
he was just a miner, yeah.
So is it Henry?
No, it was the foreman, who's now dead. It was the priest and the foreman we're talking about.
I overheard father and that man talking again. He said something about digging under the graveyard, but that's where mom is buried. He can't do that.
So it was the priest and the foreman that we're talking, but the foreman is
I
now
tried
dead.
asking father about what my mom was like, apart from this pendant she left behind. So, okay, yeah, so we're right. The daughter's the one that's dead.
You can
visit her
pin
grave
notes
every
too for later.
day.
I just learned that.
I visit her grave every day so I can talk to her, although father asked me to keep it a secret. That man said if I go to see him tonight, he will leave mother's grave in peace.
And then she went to the mine and got buried
Oh yeah, I got
Yeah.
crushed.
by the foreman.
We think it's the foreman, and then who killed the foreman?
And then someone killed the foreman.
So if the foreman
Most
killed the
really-
daughter,
And then it was like an affair. Whose daughter was she then? Was it like the blacksmith?
wait,
Because
oh yeah, the mother is dead because the girl talked about going to visit her grave, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the mother died beforehand. The girl's the one who just died. We can assume the foreman killed her because he's the only one who knew about the gemstones. But then who kills the foreman? The priest because he found out he killed her daughter, his daughter,
Or the bartender,
or the butcher.
or the
Those are the only
butcher?
3 people. Those are the only 3 people who have motive to kill the foreman. The butcher because he's responsible for her brother's death.
Well,
The
the blacksmith
bartender-
does too.
Because remember,
does the
the butcher's brother is the one who died at the mine too.
Right.
The
Which-
blacksmith has debt to the foreman because the foreman
Oh, so maybe
cheated on.
maybe.
Oh, this is tough.
I know there's so many options. What?
I really think it's got to be either we don't have any evidence saying that the priest found out that his daughter's dead, so I feel like
Yeah.
it's not the priest.
Because he said she was like out of town or something.
Yeah, on training. I
And
don't know what
the
training
mayor,
meant.
the mayor said, well, that's probably whatever she told him in order to go and do this, right?
Right.
But the mayor said that he believes the priest does care about his daughter. So,
Yeah, but if he found out that his daughter was murdered by the foreman, he would absolutely kill the foreman.
So the blacksmith owes the guy a bunch of money, but it's because of his father. It says the old owner of the blacksmith's father, before his son took over, left his son with a serious amount of debt.
I think it's the blacksmith, honestly.
And the debt was specifically to the foreman?
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
And then
Oh, hang on. Go look at the dialogue that just happened.
Okay.
Where?
You
Yeah,
can go
with
back and
who?
review with the butcher. They're apparently using a special knife.
Yeah, no, we found the knife in the butchery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the knife is important because
It is the
the
murder
priest
weapon.
the priest recognized the knife and said that and then the blacksmith said that it was a knife his father made, which means that it was very, very old. And then Zeed said that he got it off some guy who was drunk outside the bar, and he's the one who tried to peddle it to the blacksmith. And there was something about like the little girl. She said something. Where was Zeed said it? Zeed said, I talked to Zeed about. I talked to Zeed about the daughter, the priest's daughter, and he said she told someone off who was throwing his empty bottles in the street. She's got guts.
Zeed actually found the knife next to the dead body.
He found the knife on a drunk guy. So it says, I thought they were a bad friend, leaving their drunk friend passed out on the ground, but he must have been the murderer.
Because yeah, if you when I talked to him, he said so much blood.
Whoever was with them, yeah. It must have been whoever was with them. Thought they were a bad friend, leaving their drunk friend pass. So if we could figure out who the drunk person was at the bar the other night, then we could figure out who they were with. Right?
The thing is that everyone's saying it's a man, so I feel like that rules out the butcher. Because she's a woman.
Maybe.
They seem to have the least likely reason to.
Yeah, the only motive the butcher has is the fact that her brother died in the mine. But like she kind of seems mostly over it. She just doesn't like the foreman. But I feel like the bartender doesn't really have any motive because he doesn't think his wife is dead. He thinks she's just gone.
Yeah.
And the priest is hiding the fact that his wife is dead and buried in the town. And then the priest's daughter is dead. So either the priest killed the foreman in revenge, or something else is going on.
So did the priest kill the wife?
Lol.
No, hang on. So then did the priest kill the bartender's ex-wife? Is that what happened?
I don't think
so. Or did she like die in birth?
I think we're more on the affair side because she refers to the priest as her father, and she refers to her mother as her mother.
But the butcher said that she was basically an orphan. So let's see, where is it?
So either the priest is lying and he is actually her daughter and they had an affair.
Yeah. It says she was an orphan, no one knows where she's from, but she stays at the church. The priest is pretty much her foster dad.
Yeah.
I think it is because the priest said that the bartender's wife used to come to church very frequently. So that was the only one that came to church all the time. So I think they had an affair.
Mm-hmm.
And either the wife died in childbirth or the priest killed the wife.
I don't think the priest killed the wife. I think the priest is actually clear in this.
I don't trust the priest.
But who did the daughter meet with? That's what we need to figure out.
Because we know it wasn't the priest. Whoever the daughter met with, I think, is the killer. And it's also the guy who was with the drunk guy at the bar, which is what I'm trying to figure out right now, talking to the bartender.
So is there anything that we have evidence or character-wise that talks about the person Zeed saw?
Just that they were drunk outside the bar and their friend who left them must have been the murderer. Whoever he got the knife off. See, we're trying to figure out who he got the knife off of. If we can figure out who the knife...
So who found the knife?
Children.
I found it with the bartender.
Oh, with the bartender or the butcher?
No, not the bartender.
No, the butcher.
Okay, so how did it get to the butchers? Because that's the confusing part. Zeed was trying to sell it.
I think
and then he gave it to the butcher
somewhere.
No, he gave it to the butcher.
He gave it to the butcher? Okay.
He
was trying to pawn it at the blacksmith first.
So Zeed is the butcher's good friend.
Yeah.
Right. So the butcher having the knife is a red herring. Plus the daughter with the man. So let's rule out the butcher.
Yeah, it's not the butcher.
So it's between the bartender.
Hang on.
And who else?
Zed just said I work with the butcher sometimes on some projects.
Mm-hmm. The butcher also
So-
said that she would be willing to employ the little girl. She told me that.
Like, there's only two males. If we're ruling out the priest, the only other male characters we have are the mayor, the blacksmith, and the bartender. The bartender doesn't make sense to me because he doesn't know his wife is dead. So why would he kill the daughter?
Yeah, no, the bartender doesn't make sense.
It has to be someone who knew about the gemstones, because the reason the daughter went to go meet with whoever this mystery person is because they wanted her to leave her mother's grave alone. And the only person who was messing with her mother's grave was whoever was talking to the priest. And whoever was talking to the priest was the person who was interested in the gemstones. So I'm
The foreman,
confused.
though, we already kind of figured that out. It was the foreman and the priest.
But if so then the foreman killed the girl, but why would he
Anyone
kill the
show
girl?
the
That's what I
knife
don't
to
get.
the knife? Where did the knife originate is the biggest question. Because whoever had the knife originally is the one that did the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah, and
do
it's
we?
like there's two crimes going on.
And it's an old knife. Remember that.
His father, the Clayton's father, made it.
Yeah.
So if the foreman killed the girl, which I'm not still really sure why he would kill the girl, to be perfectly honest with you.
I think I'm gonna make
gotta talk to
some
them.
progress right now.
Okay.
I'm talking to Zed, and I'm about to show him my badge.
Oh, your badge. I'm gonna talk to the banker once.
Come on, Sheriff. I've
Look,
already served my time. Look, I'll tell you what you want, okay? Oh, hello again. Do you need any questions? Shady activities, huh? Shady things? Oh, well, look, that foreman seems to be really interested in the blacksmith. Where does that he owe the foreman a ton of money, gambling losses and all that? Oh, wait, did we already know that? So, the blacksmith owed the foreman a bunch of money.
Founding of Brimstone. Okay.
Did the founding of Brimstone?
The gem and the portrait. The portrait with the gem is like the founding of Brimstone. And when you talk to like the blacksmith about the gems, he says they're expensive, but that the only reason he sells them is because he has to. Foreman was selling these at the blacksmith shop. I believe it was to settle a debt the blacksmith owed to the foreman. So the blacksmith was selling the gems for the foreman, not for himself. Wait, the bartender's being weird because the banker knows that Francesca's dead, the bartender's ex-wife.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I was confused, because the banker said he knew Francesca was dead, but I wasn't sure if that's because we thought that she was the one that died first. Because the way he worded it to me was like, "That's who you thought was dead, right?" And then he kept going. So
Mhm.
I'm not sure if that's because we were wrong first or what.
Yeah, I think.
I just assumed she moved back to her parents, but they never saw her either. But like, I don't know. The bartender is sus.
Yeah.
Or either
Look at
that
Mike
or the banker is sus. Does anyone else know that Francesca's dead? If we talk to like the butcher about Francesca?
He said that he said he figured that she went back to her parents' house, but they'd never seen her either, and he just kind of dropped it because she thought he just left him.
Mm-hmm.
So like he just kind of was like, well, she's gone, whatever.
Right. So weird though, like if everyone else in town knows that she's dead.
No one said that she's dead besides
The banker.
the banker. Let me talk to the butcher again and see.
Yeah, he said she just never came home after an argument. I think the priest might have the. I think the banker's
Ooh.
just literally.
Okay, so Zed says Francesca. It's been a long time since I've heard that name. She had a serious gripe with the foreman and sometimes fought with her husband over religious things, I believe.
Yeah.
Serious gripe with the foreman. So, gripe with the foreman. I feel like that plays into this somehow, right? So she had a gripe with the foreman. The foreman killed her maybe, and then even killed her daughter. So who would want to get revenge for their deaths?
Francesca?
No, I'm saying if the foreman killed Francesca and Francesca's daughter, you know?
That's the thing. It's pretty clear unless we figure out that someone else knows about the gemstones, it's pretty clear that he killed the daughter. But the only person who'd want revenge for the daughter is the priest. But I don't know if the priest did it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he knows that his daughter's dead. And we can't ask him.
Well,
So
this is what I'm thinking happened is actually, so the bartender's wife had an affair with the priest.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up having a child. My guess is she probably died in childbirth or something, and that's why she's buried secretly. The priest knows who the mother is, buried her, and knows where the grave is. I'm guessing the foreman knows where that grave is and knows there's gems or something in there, or has threatened the priest multiple times because he knows that information and he would be willing to use it against the priest. So the
who has
priest
the gun?
So the priest goes to kill the foreman.
Oh, Fluffy has the gun.
Because the foreman accidentally killed the daughter.
Hey, Fluffy, could you come to Z for a second?
Yeah.
Threaten him with the gun.
Okay, yeah, sure. I have no problem.
Because my player just said I could try and make him cough up the information somehow, and I don't have
Yeah.
something to do that.
Okay.
I showed him my badge and he told me something.
I got him with the warrant for his arrest. If you want to show him that too, Ty.
Yeah.
I should be able to get more information from him. So now that he's scared, let's see. Questions. Let's see.
Oh yeah, he said she passed away when I was born. I never really got to know her. I think you're right about the priest having the affair with the bartender.
Yeah.
Okay,
wife.
so the smell is the meat, the inside of the cows. So what he's been doing, his illegal activity, is he's been actually wrestling cows and butchering them for the butcher. That's what he's doing.
Okay.
So that's why that smells there.
So wait. So I think I know what's going on here, because I just read the diary again. So the priest told the daughter to keep it a secret that she visits her mother's grave. The bartender, it's his ex-wife, doesn't even know that she's dead. Z didn't say anything about her being dead. However, the banker knows that she's dead. So the banker is in on this somehow. So if the banker is the one who's talking to the priest, then I think the banker killed the foreman.
Why?
I think the banker killed the foreman. And I think it's all money. I think it's all money based.
Well, who had the debt besides the blacksmith? Did anyone else owe money?
No. I still think it's the priest.
I don't think it's the priest. I think it's the banker.
The only way it can be the priest is if he figured out that his daughter was killed. The only way he would figure that out is if he followed her, because she died and then he used the mining scene to cover it up. I will say the fact that the day after we show him the pendant, he disappears is a little sus.
So here's the thing about it. Remember the daughter was going to go meet the individual?
Yeah.
So either the foreman was gone and the individual met them there, killed the daughter, and did the mine collapse asset, or the foreman was the individual. So it's either that and the foreman killed the daughter, and that's
Well,
when it
the
was?
problem
Oh,
is
actually.
we're pretty sure about he killed the daughter. The problem is we need to figure out who killed him. Because I think they're trying to
actually-
confuse us. Because, like, yeah, the foreman probably absolutely killed the daughter, but who killed the foreman? Because, like, if
Can
we're
you choose-
looking at just the foreman crime, the butcher has motive.
Oh
The
no,
butcher
actually,
has motive, and the
I
priest
think
has
Monica
motive.
has more weight to hers than I thought. Because think about it: if the banker is the only one that knows Francesca's dead, and they're the one using that as information for the priest, they kill the daughter, end up burying it in the mine. The foreman finds out, threatens the banker kills the foreman, thus
Maybe.
killing the foreman.
My only
No,
problem with this now is I asked the banker about the priest, and he says that they like avoid each other. He says
Yeah,
I'll
like that's
never.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
I'll
priest,
never
the
understand
banker
that,
knows.
man.
The banker knows literally nothing about the priest. He says he doesn't know
Yeah.
anything about him. He has his finances together.
And he
He's
keeps,
the
yeah,
only
he
one
keeps
who-
his money in the church, he says. So.
well, yeah, he's the only one that he can't. But he's the only one that knew Francesca was dead.
Yeah.
So how does
But
anyone
maybe
else know
I'm
Francesca's
wondering.
dead?
I'm wondering now if he's just assuming Francesca's the one who's dead in the mine. You know?
How would he know?
He doesn't know, but we have her pendant, so he's assuming that she's dead, maybe? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
I have to go with the banker. I'm beginning to think the banker might
I
be
know.
the better.
Ugh.
Because that would work. If he knows all this information, knows that Francesca's dead, wants something that is in the cemetery, and the priest won't give it.
He wanted Francesca's pendant because he
Mhm.
tried to buy it off of her multiple times.
It's an
'cause
heirloom,
It's a
he
rare heirloom.
says. Yeah.
And he wants whatever's in the grave. So he's all about money, and if the church isn't willing to put their money in there, isn't willing to be part of it, this would be their way of controlling it.
Maybe.
I wonder if we're thinking too hard.
I
don't
do
know.
wonder if we're thinking too hard.
That's the whole point of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who says
kinda
that
right.
the guys are what? That the
Priest,
banker
little
is a
girl.
leech.
I'm not good with kids. I do keep some candy though in case she comes here, but she never really does. And then I wonder if the game will tell us if we're wrong.
I'm pretty sure it will.
Well, I'm saying if it'll tell us who actually it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to rule out the butcher because, like, the butcher has beef, but it's with an old brother. So it's between the bartender, the banker, and the priest. Because I don't think the blacksmith's involved. He's just doing his own thing. Yeah, he has debt to the foreman, but it's his father's debt. And, like, I feel like, if anything, that would make him look really like a red herring because, like...
So the miner guy too, he says that the foreman wanted to keep it quiet that the little girl was the one who died.
Mm-hmm.
Who would
That's
who
why-
would want no one to know that it was the little girl that died? Like
The
who would
banker,
be blackmailing
the banker, if your theory that he wants to keep the fact that
He killed the daughter.
yeah.
Because if the daughter's got the heirloom and the bankers wanted the heirloom, he wanted to buy it but would never get to buy it. It's buried with the mother. He goes to take the heirloom from the daughter and she dies in the mine. He ends up...
Well, does he know that it's is that what the priest told him, that it was buried with the mother? Because the daughter said she's always had it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but whoever it is keeps arguing with him, and it's the daughter's never allowed to see who he's arguing with. So they wouldn't see each other again. They don't know each other. They don't know much about each other. So it's not someone that comes to the church often.
Hmm.
I still say we
I'm just
throw
gonna
the
go through
mayor
my
in jail.
list real quick. So we know that the foreman didn't kill himself, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's not the butcher because at this point, all their clues say it's a man.
I don't think it's the bartender. I don't think it's the butcher. The blacksmith doesn't make sense to me because he was doing his thing and selling the gems that he needed to sell to pay back his father's debt. Like, he could have killed the foreman years ago if he was, concerned about it, right?
Yeah. And
The
his dad died 7 years ago, so he's been dealing with the debt for 7 years.
Zani is asking, why would the daughter be in the mine to die? She was meeting with someone there. She was meeting with the foreman.
He was meeting with someone who was harassing her mother's grave, which
Yeah,
we
so-
assume is the foreman, because
or
the
the
priest
banker.
mentioned that the foreman.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we're assuming that she was there meeting with the foreman who killed her. And then who killed the foreman basically to get revenge. It could be the priest, but I doubt
I still think it's
it.
the banker. Because again, if the banker was the one that went to have the daughter come to there, the daughter ends up dying there, the foreman sees it or whatever. Or let's say the daughter dies there somehow in an accident, the foreman knows and is blackmailing the banker. The banker kills the foreman, and it's all, then they're fine without it. Because they said it was a man fleeing.
Yeah. I don't think it's Zed. You know, I at this point I'm between the priest and the banker.
yeah, it's got to be priest or banker, or it is the bartender, and we just are overthinking
And we're
it.
way overthinking it. I don't think it's the priest because
But see, I
he
just
didn't
don't
even
know how
like
the
know that
I
she
don't.
was dead.
Yeah, I don't even. He
Yeah.
didn't know that she was dead. Moreover, how would he know where to go find her?
Yeah.
Like,
I
Yep.
think
that's
the
my main
banker. I
thing.
think the banker knows a little too much. So I'm
I
fine
feel like
voting banker if you guys are.
yeah, I feel like if it was the priest, he wouldn't be gone today, because I feel like we would need more information to nail the priest.
Yeah. All right. Are we going with banker? Is everyone okay with this?
I'm okay with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're right.
Do it. I'm taking his money if it's.
How much
if
what
we're
about
right.
after like discussing it for 20 minutes we're wrong?
Watch it be like the
Absolutely.
butcher.
Yeah. Oops.
Dun, 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 dun.
The priest's daughter. Okay, were we right?
Oh.
My poor girl. If the foreman had not lured her into the mine that night, she would still be with us. So I think we were right. Murder weapon was the knife.
You might be wrong on who
I think-
killed him.
That's definitely right.
Yeah, there's no way that's not right.
Yeah, because I did forensics on it. Are you saying this knife is the murder weapon? I'll take your word for that.
Okay.
I don't know if we're right.
I
Who's the
don't either.
murderer? Your answer? Banker.
Oh, I feel like we're wrong.
Dun, dun, dun,
Arrest
dun.
that man. I'm afraid there's not enough evidence to support your theory, my friend. Oh.
Damn it.
They could not possibly be the murderer.
Dang it.
Why?
It's probably the priest. Because he said the foreman lured her in there. So it is the priest.
So we got the victim right. We got the murder weapon right. But we did not get the murderer right. Or we didn't have enough evidence, but... Alright, hey, you know, for our first real attempt, I'm not mad about that. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, I think Sunny was right on it. When the priest, I think we didn't get the right questions to the priest.
Yeah, and then they take the priest away on the final day.
Yep, so you can't go back to them.
Yeah.
And I don't think we asked enough questions on the foreman to begin with.
Yeah, it would have been great to ask the priest about like his daughter's diary and who he was talking to. But of course, that's probably why they don't give you that option, because it makes it more difficult. Oh
Exactly.
man, well that was great. I hope that you guys had fun because I really enjoyed that. What
Yeah, it was fun.
what are some of your guys' thoughts on like the game so far? Any like improvements, anything like that? We'll start with Ty. Go ahead.
I really liked it. I think it was well done. Definitely got us thinking, maybe a little too hard. I think my only thing for improvement's sake is, I guess, maybe making it so that like you don't well, this might be a little nitpicky, but like not having to leave the dialogue every time like they finish a statement and click on them again.
Oh yeah. No, that's fair. It's just like continue the conversation. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
And I did notice like the unlimited thing was falling out of the text on top.
Oh
that's just
yeah,
weird.
but that's a little thing. Chill. What about you? What did you think?
I liked how the inventory space was like, you know, it was all of us together, shared.
Mhm.
That's the word. I like how we still don't know who it is.
Yeah, I do like that
They
it just
didn't tell
doesn't tell
us.
you because then it makes you
Yeah.
want to play it again to figure it out. Actually, I do like
Mhm.
that. But I like that it still
Just
told
don't-
us that we were wrong. You know, it wasn't just like a like this is who you thought it was. Like, you know, LOL loops. But yeah, no, I agree with that.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
I almost expected it to be creepier, but I don't think this is supposed to be super creepy.
No, I don't think so. But I do understand that.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive it was the priest.
Yeah,
I think we just got too
we might have gotten a
anal
little too, yeah.
anal on the banker.
Yeah. Fluffy, what about you? What'd you think?
I thought it was fun. I really enjoyed the aspect of how they just actually let everyone separate and explore, because it creates this aspect that you accidentally get information in the wrong order, which then can cause that overanalyzing, which leads to the fun theories, the fun explanations, the fun conversations in it. So you do start to sit there, oh, but wait, what was that one evidence? What was that one person saying? So allowing everyone to just kind of split up and just start exploring everything does bring in that aspect of chaos that makes it fun for this.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like that everyone's unique ability was contributory because I think everyone
Yeah.
got to use it, right?
I was gonna say that. I like that. I like that there's multiple ways to solve something. Like you can like my character was able to show the Zed the deed or the warrant for his arrest in order to convince him to talk to me. Whereas like Chill's character is able to just go up and show their badge and he's like, no, don't arrest me. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Like I do kind of really like that. The specific things for the characters. One thing I would say is it took me until like the end of that run to figure out that I could pin the chat messages. So like I would definitely say maybe add that into the tutorial about pinning the messages because that is like super duper handy when you're talking to people, anything important to pin. And then I don't know if they would want to do this, but I would love to be able to see like everyone's pinned messages. Like if I would pin a message, I want all of you guys to be able to see it in your pinned messages.
Oh, I could.
So
I can.
I could see your pins.
Yeah.
really, you could
We
see my
can,
pin?
yeah.
Okay, good. Because
Yeah,
I
they were
couldn't
good luck.
because I couldn't see like everyone's chats. I could only see like my chats.
Yep, we can see your pin.
But the
Yep.
pins you could see. Okay, good. Yeah, I think
Which-
just making more use of that pinning mechanic would have made the game a little bit easier.
Especially,
Yeah.
especially if you're not playing a situation where you're on Discord like this, because
Right.
if you're just running it with someone else
Well,
via
the game
text or anything, you can
via
pin in there.
text, yeah. The game does have built-in voice chat as well that we did
did
not
see
use,
that.
but yes.
But that pin, like if the certain times with like the certain conversation points that we would have known. Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for your notes. I'm sure the developers will really appreciate it.